Hi, my name is Luca, and I'm in charge of consulting for the WMS software. I help clients choose the most efficient picking solution and support them in acquiring the WMS package along with the Modula vertical lift module. Today, we're mainly focusing on the picking process. That is, the solutions that assist the operator in order management. But what exactly is an order for Modula? It's simply a list of materials that can either be retrieved from or stored in the vertical lift module. In this case, we'll focus on the retrieval part. An order is a list of items that the operator needs to pick from one or more vertical lift modules. Modula can receive a buffer of orders, which are then optimized. This way, the operator will find the orders ready to be processed directly at each vertical lift module's console. The Modula WMS software stays on standby to receive orders from the management system. Once the orders are received, the operator can choose how to execute them. Today we'll focus on the multi-order management mode, that is, processing multiple orders at the same time. We'll also take a look at the picking solutions that help reduce errors during order collection and make the operator's job easier. The key concept here is what we call order picking position management, where each position represents a specific location where all the items collected for a particular order are placed. In this case, the setup could consist of bins or boxes, each one dedicated to a single order. For all the picking solutions we'll be looking at, Modula uses a color-coded management system to make it easier for the operator to identify tasks. In the case of the put-to-light system, the display can handle up to 7 colors, allowing control of up to 7 machines at the same time, each identified by a different color. To manage this functionality in the best way, the first solution we offer is the put-to-light system. It's a solution that, through the use of displays, provides the operator with useful information about the item, such as its description and the quantity to be placed in the box. Each display also features a light-up button that shows the color associated with each storage unit, and we'll see this in more detail with a practical example later on. In this case, the put-to-light system consists of an aluminum rail where the displays are installed, along with an electrical control unit connected to the client's company network. The put-to-light system can be installed on a fixed structure. In this case, for example, it's been mounted on what we call a picking station, a solution that Modula offers to its clients. It consists of modules where the rails and displays are installed, a PC station where the WMS client and its monitor are set up, allowing the operator to view the orders received from the management system. Additionally, the modules are modular and can be made up of multiple units. The put-to-light system can also be installed on a structure provided directly by the client, such as a shelving unit, a workbench, a rack, or a gantry under which carts are placed. Alternatively, it can be mounted on a mobile cart that the operator can move freely. In this case, the control unit includes a Wi-Fi module to connect to the company network and a battery that powers the displays, allowing operation for up to 2 shifts during the workday. The battery can also be easily removed for convenient recharging. Another option is to use a cart, in this case as well, but without the integrated put-to-light system. In this solution, the core concept remains the same. We have specific position for order picking. Each box is used to prepare a single order. However, instead of using a display to guide the operator, external monitors are placed above each Modula bay. These monitors provide the operator with information about the item to be picked and the location where it needs to be placed. Afterward, with the help of a wearable barcode scanner worn on the wrist, the operator can scan the QR code of each position to confirm that the item has been placed in the correct location. The use of the put-to-light system is, above all, based on the use of colors. Each color must be associated with a specific machine. As we can see in this example, each Modula unit has been assigned a specific color. Modula 1 is blue, 2 is orange, 3 is purple, and 4 is green. This is because the colors will later appear on the put-to-light system's display, allowing the operator to immediately identify the correct location where the item picked from the corresponding machine should be placed. Now, we're going to execute 4 orders. Let's assume the ERP has sent these 4 orders to the WMS, and the operator selects them directly from the WMS to begin execution. We've now launched the orders. As you can see, all 4 Modula units have simultaneously started moving their trays. At this point, the operator can begin the picking phase. You may notice that each monitor has a different color, which is associated with the color of the corresponding machine. Each monitor displays information related to the quantities that need to be picked and the position where the order should be distributed. The alphanumeric screen displays the data of the item code to be picked, the quantity, a description, and the location where the item is located. We also have a laser pointer that helps the operator accurately identify the item to be picked. You can see it here. One of the features of multi-order management is the ability to work with a function called batch picking. Batch picking allows you to collect all the quantities of an item that need to be distributed across several orders, when multiple orders require the same product. Instead of doing individual collections one by one, I can pick all the quantities at once. For example, in this case, the screen indicates that I need to pick 2 pieces. One for position 1 and the other for position 2. At this point, the operator turns to the put-to-light system, and as you can see, there are 2 screens lit up, one for each container, meaning one for each order. The screens display the quantities to be distributed, clearly indicating how to divide the collected material. In this case, 1 piece goes to the first position, corresponding to the first order, already confirmed, and the second piece goes to the second order. Meanwhile, a second operator can work without any issues on Modula units 1 and 2 to collect the material and assist in preparing the same order I'm working on. When the tasks on one tray are completed, the Modula automatically switches trays to continue with the following operations. In this way, by working with multiple orders at the same time, I also optimize the machine's movement, as the time is efficiently utilized during the picking process while preparing the second tray. Similarly, if we move, for example, to Modula units 1 and 2, we can notice that the screens are blue, as in this case, I need to work with the machine identified by that color. So, as I did before, I pick the item with the indicated quantity and distribute it to the corresponding positions. Batch picking is just one of the available work modes. It could also work simply by picking a single product for a single order. The batch picking mode is a feature that can be turned on or off. When activated, the WMS automatically switches to batch mode when multiple items need to be picked for different orders. Now let's look at an alternative solution for order management using the put-to-light system. In this case, a card is used, and positions for order preparation have also been assigned to it. The difference here is that the color is no longer associated with the machines, but directly with the card. This means that each card can handle up to 7 different colors, allowing for simultaneous work with 7 different cards, each identified by a unique color. Order preparation management is done using a portable device, a wrist-mounted barcode scanner, which the operator uses to confirm the picking. Once the item is picked, The operator will see on the external monitor instructions on where to place it, and will then scan the QR code or barcode to confirm that the item was placed in the correct container. As you can see, in this situation, all the monitors display the same color, indicating that I'm working with the cart identified by the color green. Each monitor shows the picking tasks corresponding to the orders that need to be completed on this cart. Just like in the previous case, the operator uses the information displayed on the monitor to identify the item to be picked, the quantity, and the exact position where it should be placed on the cart. I then proceed with picking the item, a piece that should be placed in position number 2. But first, it's necessary to associate the barcode scanner with the gateway connected to the machine. The gateway is the component that allows communication between the scanner and the system. Once the association is made, the scanner is connected, and I can proceed with confirming the operation. I then place the item in position 2 and scan the QR code to confirm that the deposit was made correctly. Once the confirmation is received, the Modula automatically continues with the next task. In this case as well, I pick the item destined for position number 2 and confirm the operation by scanning the code. I can continue. In this case, I need to place an item in position number 1. Now let's suppose the operator makes a mistake and scans the wrong position code. So instead of scanning position number 1, they accidentally scan number 2. An error message appears on the external monitor, letting the operator know that an incorrect scan was made. In this case, I need to confirm the action on the console and repeat the scan, this time scanning the correct position. At this point, I can continue with the normal picking activities. Once the tasks are completed, the Modula automatically switches trays to continue picking the remaining items. At this point, I can continue with the normal picking activities. So I take my code, one item, and place it in position number 3. At the same time, a second operator can work on machine 3, machine 2, or machine 1. This means it's possible to work on the same cart with multiple operators simultaneously. All the picking solutions we've seen so far are managed by the WMS software, which is the core of the management and movement of the vertical lift modules. But its capabilities go beyond that. With Modula WMS, we can manage the entire ecosystem offered by Modula, from Modula Lift, Modula Slim, and Modula Pallet to the horizontal carousel, covering the full range of Modula solutions, including the latest addition, FlexiBox. That's why these picking solutions are ideal for optimizing all picking activities. A solution managed by Modula WMS is available for the entire range of Modula models currently on the market.